I don't know how your day is going, but mine is going pretty fast. It's getting hot out there, and well, we just thought the board of directors at Heritage Park wanted to send you a video that explains some of the questions or concerns before us. We're only going to talk about one subject in this video, and that is the management services. And I have already heard, I'm going to put it on the table right up front. Why do we need to have a new management firm? We just hired one last year. Well, there's more to it than meets the eye. Several things is happening. Whether we do anything as a board, we're going to see change. Golden Valley was purchased last October, and as a result of that, we see some major changes coming. And effective July 1st, there will be a change in the bank. So all of your banking information will have to be updated and changed to a totally different bank. We know that the website itself will go away. They're doing a completely new system. And we've had changes in managers. And there's just one tumbling after another. Now, I'm not throwing stones at Golden Valley. There are things we feel they could do better. There are some things they've done very well. And the point we are faced with right now is that we need to look closely at what it takes to manage, not simply check off the boxes. And our last experience with the elevators and trying to redo those tax this board heavily. I mean, I don't know why somebody would want to be on the board because we're not facility managers. We should be addressing policy. So what we're trying to do through the management services contract, look very closely at trying to use more technology to be able to manage and bring down the costs. We're trying to look at the change of our needs. We're not going to focus on social. We're really looking at the guts of this facility or this building. We're looking at, and you've heard this in other discussions regarding increase in dues. I won't go down that path. What I am trying to emphasize with you is that a management service firm, today it is different than it was before COVID. And we want to tap into that. We've interviewed at least 3 firms right now. And we've also had our experience with um, Golden Valley. So we combined all that. Let's say we have 4 firms and their bids. It could be more. We've attached to this e-blast a copy of the request for proposal. That's RFP, is how you invite firms to bid on the management. And so it just describes a little bit about who Heritage Park is and what we're looking for. With that being said, we've taken a hard look at how different firms have been managing. We've been checking backgrounds. We've talked to other professionals, not in HOA, but let's say law firms, accounting firms. There's different reputations that management firms have gotten into. So if we're only shopping by price and say, let's go get the lowest bid, it's just like anything else. We could be inviting some problems. So we chose to kind of back off, look at what is out there to choose from, position ourselves kind of in the middle of the market. We don't want to pay the most, but we don't want to pay the least. We want to really look at who will serve, who's going to be on site, who's walking the property, and what's that relationship with the board. And with that, hopefully we'll get more people to participate on the board because the role is a policy, not to actually be the managers. So we invite you to come to the meeting on May the 24th when we go through an open meeting, what the bids are, what the nuances or the differences between the contracts. We will not have presentations. We've already listened to that. Now we want to just focus on the facts, what's before us. We're not going to get into likability. I like this person versus that person. We've picked up a feel for different firms and what kind of people are involved. For instance, are they used to dealing with 55 plus communities? Have they dealt with budget issues? We've seen some really innovative ways that they've managed with groups. And we want to tap on those resources and say, why can't we be better at what we're doing? and not just because there's an increase that we have certain monies available to us, that we want to do this wisely, and this is the time to do it. So we welcome your discussion. If you've been to other board meetings, you know that this has taken place. I've still heard the comment of why change. You're just used to it, but it is changing. So bear with us, come along with us, understand you're going to have a different layout in how you get information come this summer. So we're going to try to do it so it's as easy as possible. So with that being said, if you want to know, it's easy to throw stones. It's easy to be disgruntled. What we want to do is turn this around into a positive experience to say, what are we trying to do? Why are we trying to do it? We do have a spreadsheet you're welcome to take a look at where we've made the comparisons to different ones. We'll have that available on May 24th. We have the proposal, and we'll make the decision after we hear your comments, but none of the bidders will be at that meeting. It will be strictly the facts. All right, there we go. That's always exciting, always a pleasure. Can't wait to chat with you again. Thanks.